Hello everyone, this is Tormuse, and today I'm picking up where I left off in my Disco Elysium game. When we last left off, I had lots of leads to follow up on. I'm not even sure where to start. Okay, Hey, Dubs here, welcome to the stream, how's it going? Certified Revishal Classic Stream, sure. Yeah, I just finished talking to Everard about various things, his plans for the region and his business and so on, and about how he doesn't care how many people die in order for him to achieve his business vision. So that was cool. We haven't even seen a lot of the coast still. Yeah, true. Um, yeah, and he also gave an indication where I might find my gun. You have to find someone who goes by the name the Pigs, whoever that is. Also, I need to engage in karaoke at some point. He said wait until the evening. It's 7:40 p.m. at this point. I don't suppose Leo has anything new to say.
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting, just like we talked about before. I know you're probably a busy man being an important police officer and all, and personally, I think the more people keeping the peace, the better.
Leo, you seem to know everyone around here want to ask about someone, or make a comment about his ethnicity. Let's ask him about someone. Let's see what he has to say.
Mr. Everett doesn't really want me to talk to people about union guys. But who did you want to talk about?
He thinks for a moment. Okay, tell me about this Edgar guy you keep mentioning. Edgar? Tell me about Manana. Tell me about Measurehead. Tell me about the guy in the container. Tell me about Titus. Tell me about Everett. Tell me about Renee. Or actually, I wanted to talk about something else. Okay, hey, lots of people we can ask about. Start with Titus. Yeah, tell me about you, Leo. Yeah.
Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice, friendly sort old Titus is.
The little man rubs the patch on his elbow. Nice, friendly sort, you say. He must treat Leo differently than the way he treats us. I guess I might as well go through all these, really. Tell me about this Edgar guy you keep mentioning?
Mr. Edgar is Mr. Everett's brother.
Right.
He looks a bit younger, he does. But a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some union business. Not even in Revachol, they say.
Huh. Yeah, we haven't seen Edgar so far. Let me stop you there, Leo. I had another question, or don't interrupt Leo. Yeah, don't interrupt him.
All kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Everett's turn to look after the union. But last year he spent a whole winter in South Africa.
He chuckles.
Left with the first autumn rains and didn't come back before the trees were green again.
Little guy chuckles again. Okay. Tell me about Manana.
He's a union man through and through. Good guy. He's very calm, laid back, doesn't do much, talks to Everett sometimes.
He falls silent, hesitating.
Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. I think that's what he does. He makes everyone feel a little better.
I mean, like, that could be an innocuous thing, or, I mean, considering that we're talking about, like, the whole drug business, or maybe he's the one that distributes the drugs. Maybe that's why people have a fondness for him. Tell me about Measurehead.
Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying. Actually, I don't think he would like me running my mouth about him like that.
Suddenly falls quiet.
Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some union men. Yeah, I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another time he almost killed another guy, but shouldn't talk about that.
Uh-huh. Tell you about the guy in the container.
Who do you mean, mister?
He's rubbing his nape and looking at you with childlike innocence. The fancy guy in the suit and that container over there point to it.
I don't know anyone like this, mister. Maybe he's one of Mr. Everett's fancy friends. He knows all kinds of fancy people with suits and purdy carriages.
Leo falls silent. So, does nobody know that that guy's in there? I mean, Everett seemed to scoff at that notion.
He really feels very uncomfortable discussing matters related to Everett with you.
He's too rich to be detected. Yeah. Ben's light around himself. Okay, how about Renee?
The night guard. Ooh, he's a peculiar fellow. He's the strong, silent type, you could say.
She's by Master Detective Harry, haha, yeah.
We talk all the time, but I don't really know much about him. He plays petanque with my old human studies teacher, Mr. Martin, down at the plaza. I think he's the only fellow who actually knows old Renee.
Old human studies teacher, Mr. Martin. So that's the other guy used to be a teacher?
They lived on the same street their entire lives. Even dated the same girl on and off for as long as I can remember.
Is that so?
Strange fellows. Mr. Martin was always real nice to me in school. I remember once.
They dated the same girl? Would that be the girl in the picture? Okay, this means going. Okay, hold up. Gaston was your human studies teacher? Or I'd rather person. Yeah, Gaston was your human studies teacher?
Mr. Martin, yes. Don't really remember much about him. I was just a boy back then.
I got experience for that. Maybe I have something else to ask Renee about. Or, Mr. Martin. Anyway, okay. Tell me about Everett. Is he gonna climb up now or what?
I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Everett would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister.
If anything, the ever-present smile on Leo's face gets even warmer. Okay, actually I want to talk about something else.
Sure, mister. What can Leo do for you?
Expression on his wrinkled face says, I really want to help you. I skipped over asking about the fact that he's Ubi because, like, I don't know, it seems to be asking about his ethnicity, which is, like, brushing up against, racist options, and I don't know, maybe I should ask him about everything else. Maybe it'll give me experience, I don't know, let's see what he has to say.
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Okay. I'm off for... Okay. I'm off, I guess. Oh, did I just get a breakthrough here?
Fairweather T500. Remember that weakness you were looking for in the ceramic armor? Like, maybe it can only stop small, fast projectiles, but a large, slow-moving pry bar would shatter it? Or, if I run an electrical current through it, maybe it will melt. Or, personal favorite, frequency something something radio weapon? None of that would work. You need to shoot the part of the enemy that doesn't have Fairweather T500 on it, because the armor itself is invulnerable. Good news is, so are the armor pieces on you.
Okay, and bonuses? +2 to hand-eye coordination against enemies in FT500 armor. Okay. Huh. I have a feeling that might come in handy later. If I do end up getting into like a gun battle with one of the Cornell folks wearing that armor, which it would not surprise me in the slightest if that comes up. Armor time, just a giant red herring, yeah, of course. Okay, so I have 3 skill points to spend. I feel like I ought to research something else. So I was like almost halfway through the precarious world before. This game is victory. Oh yeah, this is a very meta-sounding thing. And there's also rigorous self-critique, which is the sorry cop one. Yeah, I don't know. So, like, how the homosexual underground things is bonuses from the thought. Stop obsessing about sexuality, except that he didn't really stop. So, yeah, I don't know. It's difficult to know which of these things to research. You don't know what kind of benefit you're going to get. Like some of these, I kind of regret taking some kind of superstar one. Like I didn't get any benefit from it. There's a penalty with accompanied by bonuses which I can't use at present. Yeah. Oh well. But I want to use my research time, so let's unlock something. And what should I go with? Sorry, cop. I started researching 15th Indo tribe because it's like, I don't know, research something, I guess. I don't even know if I care about it. What's the significance of it? Like, this came up when Joyce mentioned the 14 Indo tribes, and the thought popped up, wait, wasn't there a 15th one? But like, how could that be significant to anything? What information could I glean from that that's usable in any way in here? I don't know. But you know, again, some things surprise you in this game. Yeah, should I go with the metagame one, looking for all the victories, or should I go with the sorry cop one? This one says all red checks fail, so I have to be mindful of that and don't do any red checks while I'm researching this. So many choices, yeah. Let's go with Precarious World. And then I have to decide what else we're gonna do next here. And what next? I suppose going to sing karaoke could be next. Is there something else? This is Renee's booth. Like, we already got everything here. Like, there was a picture.
This is the night what?
Yeah, there's nothing else there. So many choices, yeah. There's the karaoke, there's the trying to find where the other shooting location is. There's trying to find the pigs to find the gun. Questioning Kuno about the cryptid thing. What else? We've got so many objectives going on here. What clothing have I got on right now? Yeah, that's fine. Does Minyana have anything else to say?
All I'm wondering, man, how
can I help you?
He looks at you with soft and hazy eyes. Okay, so it looks like there's nothing new here. Probably best if I don't talk to the scab leader guy again. It briefly, since I'm in the area, what if I ask or talk to the old lady here, who I doubt is pigs, but give it a shot.
Man, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
Cool. Okay, so there's nothing new here except this. I still don't really understand this whole Boadero thing. I mean, I guess that's just continuing the conversation from before.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to on the Western Plain.
Okay, what's that? Or I've already got too many records to listen to as this change of topic. Okay, what's that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring Boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
Okay. Did we learn what a boyadero is? Anyway, guessing it doesn't happen, and they lived happily ever after? And they live happily ever after?
Don't be stupid. The Boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man, one night. As he and his beloved are out walking along the river Margaret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills with the maiden's imploring eyes.
I think I see where this is going, or so he gives up his riding and settles down, right? Or I think I see where this is going.
So the Boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Margaret.
Ouch.
Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
That's not what I thought that was going. Don't tell me. A beautiful song, or that's a terrible song. That's not where I thought this was going.
You have to understand. A true Boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a Boyadero.
Okay. Thank you for now. Alright, she didn't have much of interest to say. Oh well. It's worth talking to. I mean, haven't talked to the racist lorry driver in a while.
Looking for something?
Lorry driver, recognize you. What was that argument all about? Is that referring to the argument with Kim? Probably. Well, it's an orange option. I guess I'll take it. See what you say.
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
He spits on the ground.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
I get it. Someone has to beat the unpopular guy. Or, oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense. Or, to be honest, I can't really remember what that means. Please explain. Or, on second thought, let's talk about something else. Let's just go with, oh, so you're just racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
He gestures with a cigarette for emphasis. Science of racial theory. It's yeah, for the record, yeah, race is just a social construct. It's you know what? I'm not even gonna get into it now. I'm just gonna move on.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So Naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Wait. Superior, wait, whatever. Okay, what else have you thought up? Yes, I can really tell you a prime example of superior design. Or, right, I've already made up my mind, want to hear it, jump ahead. I don't think I'm going to get anything interesting or useful out of this guy. Very racist low driver. Kim, obviously, Kim is the least effective of these. Sure. Okay, what else have you thought up?
So, lately we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority. They stop competing for resources.
Yeah, what's the problem with that then? Or okay, and? So yeah, what's the problem with that then?
The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other introduced species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
He throws a sharp glance at Lieutenant Kitsuragi. It's cultural wars all over again. Wait, what's this cultural victory? Say nothing or... Right, I've already made up my mind, want to hear. For content's sake, wait, what's this cultural victory?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves.
I'm just gonna say nothing.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Okay. You can get down with race, get down with racism, or yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go F yourself? Okay, sure, whatever. I'd rather talk about something else. I guess I'll enjoy this mid-contact micless stream. Yeah. Karaoke's coming up. I just picking up conversations with other people that I haven't talked to in a while, just to see if there's anything new. Anyway, let's just tell this guy to F himself.
Don't push your luck, runt.
And gives you a disgusted look, then turns attention elsewhere, ignoring your presence. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll talk to Mr. Laum in a bit. Let me just let's do some karaoke. I'm sort of trusting that 7 o'clock counts as evening. Shoot, what kind of role was it that I need for the? Wait, this... Oh shoot! I just remembered. It's a red check, isn't it?
Are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Right, yeah, because this thing temporarily makes all red checks fail, so I should. Yeah, I should probably stop this for the moment. Here, let's just research rigorous self-critique for a bit, if that works. You just stop it and then restart it, though. I think. Yeah, I mean, if I can do that, then it makes sense to do it. What was it? Drama? I forgot to look. I was just noted that it was a red check, and it was like, oh crap, right? Drama? Yeah.
The stage. You feel it?
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
I'm not getting any bonus for it being evening, so maybe 7 o'clock doesn't count as evening. Maybe it needs to be 8 or 9. I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes. me just, maybe I'll check in with Mr. Laum. I haven't talked to him in a while. I don't think there's any... I don't expect there to be anything new to say to him, but I'll check anyway.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
Conceptualization is locked. I'm not going to ask him for money. Yeah, nothing new there. Yeah, it says get up on the stage in the evening. Doesn't say what time is quote-unquote the evening. Talk to him about him following you around. I did ask him about that before. He brought up the don't even know if evening matters, to be honest. It implied it did. Like, I mean, when I looked up the one of the dialogue things there said there isn't much of a crowd yet. This will be easier in the evening. I think the karaoke unlocks in the evening, or at least there were more people there. Yeah, I mean, I was able to do it at midday. Like the option to do the roll was there at midday, but I stopped short of clicking it because one of the dialogue pieces said there isn't much of a crowd here. This will be easier if you do it during the evening, but it didn't say what time in the evening. So yeah, I don't know. I suppose just to pass those 5 minutes, I could talk to Kuno about the traps. Hey yo, Kuno, indeed.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Good for you. You wouldn't happen to know anything about any missing locusts.
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about books.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
That was the first thing I was wondering.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
The little one seems distraught.
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
What's this about? Or now, hold on. No one is lame here. Just tell me what happened. Or you kids are in trouble. No one here is lame. Just tell me what happened.
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
Uh-huh.
Lame. That rings some bells. Could this be connected to Night City, aka the City of Rage?
Night City, aka the City of Rage. Kuno, is this about Rage City? Or no, I don't want to talk to the kid about lame stuff. Kuno, is this about Rage City?
Oh god, Kuno, no! It's gonna happen now. They're gonna make you lame.
The little one behind the fence takes her hat off.
Stop it, see. No one's gonna make anyone lame. Kuno's got this under control.
There's definitely something going on here. You should check out Kuno's shack, the one with the pig's head.
Okay. Yeah, talk about your shack. Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Check his shack? I mean, okay, it's directing me to do that, so I guess I'll do that. What's this? It's crawling with locusts in here?
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows.
Okay.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case
Lieutenant looks around, writes something in his notebook, and turns to you.
of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case, So at least that's going well.
Yes, precisely what I was thinking. Or stop being so sarcastic, Kim. uh, I'm not going to tell him to stop being sarcastic. Yes, precisely what I was thinking.
Yes. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
True, Kim, yeah. Think the insolent and Phasmid is nearby? Or maybe you should talk to Kuna about this or get him to stop. Are those locust noises I'm hearing? Are those locusts I'm seeing, for that matter? I'm seeing little black dots around there. Anyway, let's not acknowledge the insolent in Phasmid and just say we should talk to Kuna about this.
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Kim. Good man. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I was thinking of buying some more morale juice, more magnesium from Threet. Hope it isn't too late for that.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
I know you took locusts from the traps the cryptozoologist set up.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs. So what?
He says slowly, meeting your gaze with a sullen defiance. You say you don't give a F about bugs, but then you go and build a whole bug town. Or why steal locusts? Couldn't you find some other pets? Let's go with the first option. And then you go build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
He says, enunciating every syllable.
Stop!
She wails from behind the fence, then buries her face in her hands. Kuna really embracing his cringe?
Locust coming down like a shadow. This must be the night city he mentioned when you asked him where he's been.
Wait, the shack. So that and there is Night City?
Yeah, Locust City. City of rage. City of lights.
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
City of Rage sounds like a cool place. Or what are you, some kind of artist now? Or whatever, kids. There's one to ask. Telling him it's cool would be the ultimate in making him think it's lame. I mean, I was thinking that. But I was leaning towards going with the artist option. So are you, some kind of artist now?
Maybe I am.
He says, looking you straight in the eye.
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno Kuno.
Hold on, did I hear you right? You said I. Or that's great, Kuno. It's cool to make art. Or you should listen to your friend. You should listen to your friend Kuno. Art's lame as hell. Did I hear you right? You said I.
Kuno made Kuno. Kuno says whatever the fuck he wants. There are no rules here, pig.
He steps closer.
I fucking say I when I wanna, and Kuno when I wanna. Kuno's free. Kuno's free to fucking die, bitch.
Okay then.
This is what he sometimes does when things get tense.
That's great, Kuno. It's cool to make art. You should listen to your friend Kuno. Art's lame as hell. Let's go with it's cool to make art.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in like 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
He tears at the buttons of his shirt, trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Uh-huh.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
A leaden silence fills the yard. That depends on the choices you make, young girl, or, oh, come on, no one is coming to take you away, or say nothing. I don't know. No one's coming to take you away, I guess?
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence. For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
Need you to stop taking locusts from the traps. The cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important. Those locusts are bait. Or I have to ask, what does the city of locusts mean? Or what's going to happen to locusts now towards the shack? What's going to happen to locusts?
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Okay. What does the city of locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck.
He turns his burning face up to the falling rain.
Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
He says, finally lowering his gaze to meet yours. Okay, last option left is I need you to stop taking locusts from the traps. Cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important. Those locusts are bait. Very important. Uh-huh.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
He turns toward the fence.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
Okay, now that that's settled, I better be off.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
He asks before you leave. The Insulindian phasmid? Should we tell him? Sure, why not? He mutters to himself.
He recognizes the name.
Wait, you know what the Insulindian phasmid is?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
He says angrily.
As you leave, you notice his usual rooster-like swaying posture has changed. Slowed down, like clockwork unwinding.
Hey, my composure rating is just high enough to make this observation.
There's silence between the two children. They're not saying anything to each other, nor looking in each other's direction.
Okay. So what now? Are we supposed to, like, collect up the locusts or something? Or should we just let Morale know that we know where the locusts are? Yeah, I guess just go back in there. Anyway, now that it's 8 o'clock, see if there's any change here.
The stage is all set up. You feel a little dizzy.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Yeah, like what if I look around the room
The bar is
first?
full and buzzing with chatter. No one is paying you any attention, but still you feel your knees turn to noodles. Okay, now a couple is looking at you. Even worse. Just make sure you move, okay? Don't be stiff.
Okay, so it's a different message now. It didn't say you should come back during the evening. I assume that Oh, there you go. Okay, okay, so it is higher. There you go. I just needed to push the look around the room button first. Or look around the room first button first. Well, 92% chance. So anything besides a 2 or a 3 should give me success with that. It looks against the microphone, test it? Sure, why not?
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room.
Ow.
You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand?
Oh, great. Too close to the mic. I lost a point. Darn it. Okay, I'm going to sing karaoke.
I can see that.
The 10 steps away from the stage, ready for your performance. Ah, darn. Okay. Now the dreaded 4 kills. I know, right? It's at that dread threshold. I'm pretty sure I have all the drama maximizing. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me just double check. Because this is the drama shirt here, and this is the drama bow tie. I don't think I. Maybe I have something else that should boost drama. I don't think so. I'm just double checking. Logic, savoir-faire, interfacing, empathy, shivers, inland and volition, rhetoric, encyclopedia, pain threshold and volition, visual calculus, perception, pain thresholds, and half-light. This one gives me a minus drama. Didn't steal the drama hat and jacket, I see? Drama hat and jacket? Drama hat and jacket. I don't remember. I don't recall which one you're referring to there. But I got plenty of drama boosting stuff. Yeah, and I have make sure I'm. Okay, here goes.
The stage is all set up. You feel a little.
So, are you ready for your thing now?
All right,
Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
I'm ready. Got hit play.
The air is
5
with anticipation.
Wow. Okay, just barely.
Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay, here we go.
Built it out here. You crude to me, yeah.
I would often go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in San, though it once was larger. How the real may rest there. Down through the mist there, toward the 7 sisters, toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there, in that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. Now None of this matters at all.
Plus 30 experience for that. Oh, hey. Yeah, Ancient Reptilian Brain is one that belted out all those lines there. Yeah. Get out of a years-long funkin' spiral into alcoholism with this one. Yeah. I don't know. I picked sad song at the beginning. It I don't know if there what it was an option to pick a happy song, or if it would have just defaulted back to this anyway. But yeah, there you go. Failure causes not Ancient Reptilian Brain to sing it?
A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your hands shake as awareness of your body returns to you.
Thank you, Ancient Reptilian Brain. Or, I want to dedicate this song to whoever wrote me that effing letter. I still love you. Thank you very much, asshole. Or, I'd like to dedicate this song to my partner, Kim Kitsuragi, not to the lieutenant. Wow, okay. I'd like to dedicate this song to Gout for letting me sing it. It's all shit, Gout. Or, I'd like to dedicate this song to the RCM. Please don't fire me. I don't want to dedicate this song to anyone. I performed it for myself. Let's go first. Let's start with thank you up to H. Reptilian Brain.
There is silence now in the deep where the voice came from. It has receded, to return only in dreams and nightmares. This guy really carried you.
Yeah, no kidding. So dedicate to the unknown lover, dedicate to Kim, dedicate to Gout, or just say I performed it for myself. I don't know if we want to embarrass Kim by putting him on the spot like that. Dedicating it to Gout feels a little weird. This is. What about whoever wrote me that effing letter? Like, I don't know. It's gonna give people a weird impression of me, probably. I mean, the whole reason for picking up the sad song was because of his unknown, forgotten lover. So maybe I do want to pick that option. I don't know. Yeah. Also, dedicating it to Kim Kitsuragi feels like it might be sending mixed messages, considering we found out about the whole homosexual underground thing earlier. Anyway, yeah, I'm leaning towards the first option, I think.
The microphone amplifies your voice in an uncomfortable manner. Someone coughs. Most people have gone back to talking now.
Good. Are we ready? I want to unplug the microphone now.
Cafeteria manager intervenes to cut the moment short.
Last words?
Thank you, Martinez, or say nothing and leave enigmatically. Let's just say thank you, Martinez. Are you suggesting Kim Kizuragi would not be a desirable partner? Not suggesting that at all. Just... more sort of the other way around. Like maybe Harry isn't a desirable partner. I don't know. I feel like I just annoy Kim all the time. Poor Harry. I know. Maybe that's me being overly hard on myself or my character here. Anyway, let's just say thank you, Martinez, I guess. Um,
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
Cafeteria manager is waiting for you to acknowledge that he recognized the song. Yeah, the church is actually my past, or yeah, the church is actually my life. Yeah, the church is actually my love. Things are really bad with it, or I effing rock that shit, or told you I'd rock that shit. Um, hmm. Well, I mean, arguably yeah, it was about his past, so let's go with that. Church is actually my past.
Cool. Now, what can I do for you?
I guess for a drink. I suppose it's prudent to let him know that I'm gonna stay. I'm thinking of staying at the other place.
Got the 20 real?
Oh, okay.
Then why are you wasting my time and yours?
Okay, got us another thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Considering that we learned that Classia lied about the events and stuff, I'm kind of more inclined to let Gout know about that now. About the nicked phone line. Even though, I mean, the drama roles seem to indicate that that she lied about that aspect of it. So I don't know. Maybe we should mention that. I'll come back to that.
Yes?
Let's let Morel know that we found the locusts.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
Okay, Classia, I won't turn you into the RCM's jails, dupe you to certain death, but I'm telling you to cut. Yeah. It just seems kind of cruel. Anyway. Had a chat with this kid, Kuno. He promised to stop stealing the locusts.
So it was just a child.
He purses his lips, crestfallen.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
Another 30 experience points. Woo! She turns to smile gently up at her husband. Yeah, hey, I mean, investigating the cryptid, like, arguably, waste of time and yada yada yada, but hey, I got a bucket of experience for it, so.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry. Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid or the missing locusts. It's something else.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
The aged cryptozoologist breaks into a hideous coughing fit.
He has a 38-degree fever. His resilience has given way.
We can identify the temperature? 38 degrees is still pretty close to normal range. I think 38 is still within normal range, actually. I mean, I say normal is in a range of like 36 to 38 degrees Celsius. Harry's a really good detective, you see. Yeah, like, right down to that degree. Yeah.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
She looks at him with tender concern.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
He breathes carefully not to start coughing again. Man, I'm really feeling this is costing me time on my main investigation, or it's not worth risking your health. You should call it a day and go home. Then in brackets it says refuse. Sorry, in parentheses it says refuse. Or I'd offer to help, but I have my own things to do. Refuse. Damn it, maybe I can still restock the trap for you, accept, or we've come too far to quit. I'm gonna restock the trap. Let's do this. Accept enthusiastically. Kim, you have no say in this. I know, right? I was just thinking this is gonna annoy Kim. I mean, this option here doesn't say refuse or accept next to it, so I think I suspect that if I pick this first, it'll still give me the option to refuse or accept afterwards. I'm going to go with this one here.
Of course, sweetie. You've helped us so much already. Everyone would understand if you...
Damn it, maybe I can still restock the trap for you.
You can? Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
Lieutenant makes a show of suppressing a sigh.
He wants to see this tale through as much as you. Otherwise, he'd have stopped this already. But he cannot let it drag out after this.
Yeah. This is the last cryptid detective, yeah.
Really? It's too much, officer.
I'm sorry, did that say task gained, find the Insulindian phasmid? Oh no. You volunteered to restock the empty trap for the cryptozoologist. They even gave you a fresh box of locusts. Oh, okay. This could, after some messing around, probably lead to the discovery, question mark? And then first restock the trap you left empty before. The trick is to remember which one it was. Yeah, it was the last one we checked. It was the one that they were tending to when we found them. So that's easy. Okay.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
She nods to her husband.
Here's a fresh fractured locust. They should slide right down the funnel. Thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but...
Wow. Co-discovery? You'd be famous. You'd show them all. This does tingle the pleasure center.
I'll tell you about this phasmid you're looking for, and the traps. Okay, so these are all... Okay, I'll get going. Cool, alright. Oh. Let's take a look at, these. So we got a box. Look, we can sell it! That's amazing! Cardboard box with several rows of little holes in the lid. Though at first glance the box seems perfectly ordinary, but closer examination it's obvious it has been prepared with great care. Cool. And just out of curiosity, are there any other things I can reroll as a result of stuff I've leveled up lately? Egghead physical instrument challenging? What was this one about? Lillian the Net Picker suggestion heroic? Oh, it was the asking her out thing. Padlocked door, wash basin, hand-eye coordination. Oh, is that the? Oh, that's the shaving one. Yeah, probably. I'll wait till later to shave. Hey, welcome to the stream, Lucaseras. How's it going? Anyway, okay. So I'm looking at the time, 8:25 p.m. Like everyone's about to go to bed in a moment, I think. First thing I want to do, I did say I want to drop by Frit and get some more morale juice. What's this? What's this?
Yes?
I wasn't clicking on you. I was clicking on the. I was trying to click on the thought.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more often.
Oh, great. Is that referring to the racist guy or the thing on stage? Probably the racist lorry driver.
No, you shouldn't. You're an officer of the law.
Kim, I think I should tell people to F off more often. It felt really good, or F yeah, mother effer's not really my style. Thanks, I played everyone's favorite edgelord. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, it's not really my style. I don't know. I mean, this is the kind of game where you can pick whatever style you want, really. But, I can go, it's not really my style.
Hey, I've got an idea on how to fix your style. Maybe you should just go fuck yourself, yeah? Ever thought of that?
Why did that give me a morale hit? Ugh. This is closed now, isn't it? Oh no, no it isn't. Okay, so now I have even greater need of morale
you see
juice.
Several packaged raincoats filled.
Wait, hold on.
You see several packaged raincoats.
+1 endurance?
A low shelf beneath. A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Samba.
Hypnogama.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Who is Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste, you know, the pharmaceuticals company.
And she nods slowly at the cabinet.
Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals, the one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
She points to the cabinet. Just because I haven't picked this option before, I'm just going to click what do these products do.
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Dramamine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is...
She stops.
I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Can you be a little more specific, or thank you for explaining it? Be a little more specific. I'm just gonna click it for content.
No, sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
So you choose her bubblegum absent-mindedly.
Nosafed heals +1 health. Dramamine heals +3 health. Magnesium heals +1 morale. Hypnogamma heals +3 morale.
Thanks, tutorial agent. Okay. I don't think I got any more tear, did I? Since
the
last time I was here.
machine stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Like, excuse me, I have the tear bag, but no tear. Can I still use the tear machine? It's like, what a dumb question. She's just gonna look at me like, what are you going on about there? Anyway. Yeah, so 8:28 p.m. I think everyone goes to. There's a note earlier saying everyone goes to bed at 9 p.m. Typically. So before everyone goes to bed, I think I want to try talking to Titus one more time and see what he has to say about Ruby.
It's you again. What is it?
He acknowledges you gruffly. Okay, I talked to Classia, now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
Leans back and regards you with curiosity. because she's your real leader, or I'm going to level with you, she's the next link in the chain that leads me to Laylee's killer, or I have seen her in a laudanum-induced delirium. The paranormal instinct whispers her name into my ear. What? um, look, I need to pin this on someone, and I've decided to pin this on her? That's horrible. I suspect she killed the victim, that's why. Or a civil war is brewing, and the only way to prevent it is to solve the murder. That means talking to Ruby. Or she is a suspect in another case I'm investigating, a drug smuggling. Wow, 7 options? How do I approach this? I mean, Titus indicated that he doesn't know who the shooter was. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I did want to mention in my last stream session, I misunderstood when they said about the shot coming from the roof. They meant Classia's roof, like her balcony, like the shot came from that roof. I was thinking it was like an adjacent building roof, but no. Yeah, like they were talking about the shot coming from just outside the room, basically. So that was part of my confusion. Excuse me. But yeah, it really is just those 3 spots that we need to rule out. Anyway, I guess the question we need to ask ourselves is which of these options makes it most likely that Tice is going to help us out here. Okay, saying she's your real leader, I mean, Classy indicated that she is, in fact, the real leader of the Hardy Boys. Tyus didn't like that when we suggested that earlier. So he may not respond well to that. I'm going to level with you. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Laylee's killer. I mean, it's the truth, but Chase, you're a macho egotistical guy, so let me just undercut you real quick. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that one's an option. I've seen her a lot of induced delirium, paranormal instinct whispers her name in my ear. What the F is that? You're just going full plaisance on him. I think I'm gonna pass on that one. I need to pin this on someone, so I've decided to pin this on her. That is horrible. There's no way that's gonna have any benefit if I say that to him. I suspect she killed the victim, that's why. That's gonna get us back up. Yeah, I don't think so. Civil War is brewing, and the only way to prevent it is to solve the murder. That means talking to Ruby. I mean, we've already instilled some measure of fear in them regarding the Cornell folks. And then she's a suspect in another case of investigating drug smuggling. That's another way to put us back up. So I guess a toss-up between I'm going to level with you, she's the next link in the chain leads me to Laylee's killer, or Civil War is brewing and the only way to prevent it is to solve the murder. That means talking to Ruby. I'm leaning towards this one just so we're leaning into the, hey, you should probably be scared of these Cornell guys. That sort of angle.
Sounds like you want to push this steaming pile of shit on anyone. And now you pet Ruby. Well, not on my watch you won't.
And I have a feeling he was going to say that no matter what I said. Maybe I overthought that. That's just me being on brand.
Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
He throws a glance at Titus as the last syllable leaves his lips. The big guy sighs. Okay. It's sort of wondering if that's Throws a glance, ties the last syllable, leaves his lips the big guy's size. Is that implying that one among their number is gay?
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
Crosses his arms.
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
Okay, so, no. What? Gosh darn it. The text showed up properly, up there, and then and now it's down off the bottom of the screen. Darn it. I mean, okay. Just go to the silly option and click the clip button over here. Just okay, so just so I can pause it at the right second. Okay, what does it say? So yeah, 72%. So there's a +1 because I found the key. Found key in Union Box. Found key in Union Box. +1 saw the winch outside. +1 staged like a play. +1 reconstructed murder scene. +1 found antique rifle. How does finding the antique rifle fit into this? Was the antique rifle used to shoot him? +3 secret route found. +1 rubies a drug trader established. Okay. So I mean, I've already just by all my Jamrock shuffling, got myself most of the way there. So that's neat. But I'm gonna take off for a moment just so I can change into my logic clothes. I do have various clothing items which boost logic score. Are there some logic glasses? Yeah, there you go. Logic glasses. And I think I have a logic shirt as well. Logic shirt. Don't think anything else. Oh, logic hat. Oh, that's just gonna max it out. Just +4 logic. Basically, anything.
It's you again. What is it?
Basically anything but a 2. There you go. 97% chance of success. As long as I don't roll a 2, I win this. Here we go.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
Because she was here, all night, with us.
Is that so? Yeah, come to think of it, I mean, Klasky did indicate that, like, after Laylee was shot, after she done freaking out, she came in here and talked to Ruby. We don't know how much time passed during that. I mean, could have been enough time for her to come down the elevator from the secret route. Yeah, anyway.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15? She was here during all that time?
Lieutenant ignores the tattooed man.
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
He points to the karaoke stage. She didn't go to the toilet. She didn't go to the bar for a drink. She didn't go out for fresh air for one smoke. Just go through all of these, I guess. Or she didn't. Where is the toilet in this place? Let's go with she didn't go to the bar for a drink. I mean, just going in this direction, like if assuming they were all gathered here, her going in this direction might have given her the chance to sneak into the kitchen and go up to the through the secret passageway.
No.
That's a lie.
You know that's not the case, or in the whole 45-minute window she was with you all the time. Let's go with you know it's not the case.
Alright, she took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cobb.
Points to the intersection. Maybe went out too. Like, okay. Cop, yeah.
And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
He taps on his temple. Yeah, Titus might not know about the secret passageway.
Alright, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
You do agree the shot came from the roof, right? Or a skilled Sambo artist could have climbed the outer wall like a spider. Oh, come on. There's a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof. Or have you noticed the winch out back on the outer wall of the whirling? The winch out back? Let's start with you do agree the shot came from the roof, right?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinet.
Yeah.
Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
He shakes his head. There's a 72% chance that the bullet came from the roof.
72%. That's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab?
Picks up his beer.
Definitely lie. The truth is not credible.
I analyzed it on the spot. Turns out I can do that. Or, yes, we have a ballistics lab in Clermont. We consult it in cases like these. Huh. I mean, drama's suggesting that I lie. The truth is not credible, saying that I analyze on the spot. I mean, as much as I value honesty and stuff, I don't know, drama's telling me to lie. Maybe I should follow its advice. It hasn't let me down so far. Allowed me to just barely do the karaoke. Yeah, let's go with the ballistics lab line.
Wouldn't hurt to have one of those in Martinez. Still, all the labs in the world don't put her on that roof. How'd she get there? Climb?
There's a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof.
How?
You look sincerely curious. Through what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop.
People say there was a pinball arcade here, sometime before the hostel. What was it called, Theo?
East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place. Went bankrupt.
Okay, but how'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building. Or an elevator, for that matter.
You sure about that? There is elevator there.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
Good one, Kim. Or from there, a door leads straight to the roof. You can just step outside. Let's go with good one, Kim.
Thank you.
The lieutenant is glad he got the floor plan right there.
From there, a door leads straight to the roof. You can just step outside.
Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down. All under 7 minutes.
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
He turns to Eugene.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
Right when the law clears? Okay.
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of...
Instead of Fat Angus?
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it?
There are pinball machines in the workshop still operational. I also found footprints upstairs in the workshop. Guess what? Remember that key I found here? Point at the window. From was established, Ruby could have had access to the roof where. Okay, yeah. Mention the footprints because they were recent footprints, which showed that someone had been using it recently.
Footprints. Recent.
He takes a sip of his beer.
He looks tough, but there is a nervous twitch in his dark green eye. This is all too close to home for him. The tracks were recent, but not worn down in the right foot like Ruby's.
Yeah.
It's best to omit this pesky little polemic for now. Too confusing.
Recent nod, recent a week or two. Recent nod, but they didn't fit with any of yours on the scene, Ruby included, or there were prints there with horizontal lines. I mean, we don't need to tell them everything, do we? I'm leaning towards just saying recent a week or two. I mean, do we need to tell them that there were horizontal lines? Yeah, let's go with a week or two.
That close, huh? How fortunate. I'll take a thorough look at those prints myself before I believe that, Carl. Good news is,
Carl.
I'm still listening.
Thinks for a moment, then nods and says, "Can you send something?" Guess what? Remember that key I found here? Just suggesting that she had access to the key.
I don't like guessing, Carl. No one does.
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key was right here, with you, all the time.
He looks at the hawthorn bush outside the window. You didn't find it, but Ruby did. That's how she got up there.
Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo. You took that key. Did it look like it was recently put there?
Oh boy. Titus Hardy's voice actor. You didn't proofread this line before you read it out there. That is a period, not a comma. Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo. No. It's quit jumping to conclusions. Full stop. Theo, you took that key, etc., etc. I don't know. He delivered the line a little wrong there. Oops. Oh well. Yeah. Anyway, Theo, he turns to the old man. Did it look like it was recently put there?
No, the ribbon was old. Faded. It'd have been there for 20 years at least.
She could have made a copy. She could have just put it back there once she was done. Or, yeah, maybe I wasn't. I mean, yeah, she could have just put it back there once she was done.
Why? This doesn't make sense. It's damn interesting, but it doesn't fit well, and you know it.
He shakes his head. What about it doesn't make it fit well?
It doesn't fit well, but it fits. And he knows it.
Yeah. So, It still gives you the option to say a skilled Sambo artist could have climbed the outer wall like a spider. The winch out back on the outer wall of the world. Like, why is this an option? Let's just forget about that. Pinball machines in the workshop still operational. Why is that worth mentioning? Why would that be worth mentioning? Like, we're talking about how Ruby got up to the roof to possibly do the killing. Anyway, let's just keep focused here. Have we firmly established Ruby could have had access to the roof where the man was shot and move on?
Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's what we established.
Fair enough.
But a route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Uh-oh again. OBS studio disconnected. I'm sure it'll come back in a sec. That's the message I just typed in there. Does that message show up in the recording? I think, question mark? Anytime now. Is this thing gonna come on by itself? Like it often does whenever it does this thing? I'm waiting for that message pop up that says OBS reconnected. Check, check. Is this thing on? Check, check. Anyone there? Can anyone hear me? Working for you? Cool, cool. I was going to say I may have broken it when I tried to clip myself there, but it seems to randomly break at unexpected times anyway. It doesn't say OBS reconnected, but let me just... I'm just gonna take a peek at myself here at my stream to make sure. Just take a peek at myself here at my stream to make sure. Yeah. Okay. Seems to be back on. It didn't say OBS reconnected, but it seems to have reconnected nonetheless. Okay. Moving right along. Yeah. I mean, Titus is right here. Like, at the moment, this is just a theory. We don't have any proof. I mean, yes, it would be helpful if we could talk to Ruby and get her side of things, yada, yada, yada. Anyway. But yeah, we have the gun. Could she have Harry's gun, perhaps? Or could she have used the that ancient rifle that we found?
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt, in the shape of a gun.
Well, I mean, it's implied that the other guys are armed. Could she have gotten one of their weapons? Anyway, I've already established Ruby's running drugs. She could have smuggled guns too. I mean, again, that's just supposition there. It's just guesswork there. There's a small 28% chance that shot came from beyond the roof. Show him the antique rifle. There are weapons like this just lying around in Martinez. Local pawn shop sold my lost gun to a woman. Maybe it was her. I mean, that's... that's one of the things I was theorizing earlier. Everett said it was sold to someone named the Pigs, but I don't know if Ruby goes by the name the Pigs. I don't know. But the antique rifle, I got a +1 to the logic score when when I was going forward with this theory here. So. On the other hand, like I'm tempted to pick this one just because of that, but on the other hand, I could also pick this option: sold my lost gun to a woman. 'Cause maybe it'll like maybe Titus knows about the lost gun, and his response might give me an indicator. Anyway, let's go with the pawn shop one. Sold my lost gun to a woman. Maybe it was her.
You lost your gun?
The blonde man is taken aback, not even laughing. Oh, great. Was this not public knowledge here? I mean, ever indicated that he had his people looking for it, but of course that might have been, that was likely a lie. I think he already knew where the gun was to begin with. Let me take my sweater off. It's feeling a little warm for it. Oh boy.
What an idiot!
Lovely.
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder?
Yeah, actually that was a dumb, that's a, I mean, since Harry was only been here for 3 days, like it couldn't have been his gun. Probably the ancient antique rifle was a better option. Fell into that trap too. Logically, it makes sense. Yeah. I mean, probably not the thing you want to admit to the Hardy Boys. Yeah. It's yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Everett was probably lying when he said he had his people looking for it and stuff. Like he already knew where the gun was. So yeah, probably nobody else actually knew. So I can say yes, no, or it was a joke. Saying it. Probably best if I just be honest and say no here.
Of course not. And Ruby didn't use your lost gun to kill him.
Interestingly, that gave me a hit to my health there. Should probably shoot up some Nosafed here.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it. You'll get a heart attack.
Yeah. Pain threshold failed a roll there. That's probably why. Okay.
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun. Let's move on.
Show them the antique rifle there. Weapons like this just lying around Martinez. Yeah.
That looks antique. A Belle McGray. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
Takes the gun, inspects it, and hands it back to you. There's a cellar under the bookshop. It was hidden there with others just like it.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay, I see your point. There are guns lying around. Damn it. I thought we'd found all the old spots. Why was that still there?
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
Hmm. Didn't say it proved she had the murder weapon, just that we need to find her and move on. Small 28% chance that the shot came from beyond the roof. I already established Ruby's storing drugs. She could have smuggled guns too. I mean... Like, if we're trying to establish... if we're trying to establish a reason for talking to Ruby, probably shouldn't mention the small 28% chance that the shot came from beyond the roof. In fact, we were looking to rule those spots out, so maybe I want to work on ruling those out before telling him about that. Or and as you know, I'll establish it was storing drugs because smug guns too. Like, it's just speculation. It doesn't hurt to bring it up, I suppose. Maybe, I think. Just give it a shot, I guess.
God damn. That's just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking 5 seconds.
So he slaps his thigh. All I'm saying is, from what I saw in her cabin, she'd have no trouble getting a gun. Or fine ties, I'm not getting into that, but if it touches unprinted. I'm gonna say, yeah, she'd have no trouble getting a gun.
Trouble. This is Revachol. Even the roidheads in the gym had a carbine. No one has trouble getting a gun. I still never saw her carry one.
He must be referencing some past case of theirs.
Okay.
He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
Okay. I didn't say it proved she had the murder weapon, just that we need to find her, move on.
I don't knock up. Why don't you find your lost gun first?
Great. That's probably going to come back to haunt me that I admitted to losing the gun, right? Oh well. Tattoo man bursts out laughing at his own joke.
Easy now, Al. This isn't comedy hour.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
He almost gets up from his seat.
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
Yeah, what would her motive be? Did she just happen to see an opportunity to take out one of the Cornell guys? Or... it's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up. Maybe it's all part of a leadership challenge against you, Titus? Or maybe she killed him because she thought it would curry favor with you? Okay, so, like, part of a leadership challenge against you, Titus, I mean, there does seem to be some kind of rivalry between her and Titus. Titus did refer to her as like some unofficial Hardy Boy kind of thing, so maybe her trying to curry favor makes sense. This feels like moving the goalposts. I think I'll skip that one. Let's go with the curry favor option.
You had expressed, on occasion, your dislike of the mercenaries' presence in Martinez, right?
Whack someone in my district? That doesn't carry much favor with Titus Hardy. She has to know that.
He rubs his chin and looks out the window.
It's the kind of chin-rubbing men, often leaders, do when they think of punishment.
Okay, well, maybe it's all part of a leadership challenge against you, Titus.
There's no fucking leadership challenge here. Get your head out of your ass. This is serious.
Flash of rage, he calms himself.
Okay, we ruled out infighting. That's how this works, by exclusion. Remember, all we need to do is rule Ruby out too. That's all this is.
It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have just been covering up for herself, Titus. This is more speculation, but okay. It's my only
Think
option.
about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
Uh-huh.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
The little man squints, eyes beady.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Eugene, let's assume you killed him. Or Shanky, let's assume you killed him. Titus, let's assume you killed him. Oh, great. I mean, Eugene is the last guy to talk. I'm tempted to go with Eugene. Let's assume you killed him. Just sort of put his little theory in its place, kind of thing.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob or alone for committing murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Huh. Hardy code, eh?
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
The blind man waves his beer around.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
It is a rather conspicuous time for her to decide to suddenly leave. Titus looks grim.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want.
He puts his beer down.
I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Wanna know why?
He smiles a peculiar smile. Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
Looks you straight in the eye.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
He looks out of the window again. Okay. When did she leave? What was she scared of? Do you have any clues on where Ruby went? Have you looked for her? Do you know what she's doing with Ulan frequencies? Let's go through these in turn. When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
And what was she scared of?
I told you. You.
Me as in the RCM. Me personally? Me in the as in the RCM.
No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
Yeah, okay. Wait a second. Do they know each other? Do Harry and Ruby know each other? Like, do they know each other from their past life? Is that why he flipped out, got drunk, and smashed up the hostel room? Could she even be his like lost love and all that? Hmm. No wonder she's afraid to have come to declare the ending of the human experiment. What is this line? She probably knew me from my singing days? Or, I'm sorry, God, why does everything flee at the sight of my shadow? Or, I have no idea why she'd be scared. I'm just a normal cop with regular thoughts in his head. She probably knew me from my singing days? Um, I mean, I'm tempted to say I have no idea why she'd be scared, just because it might prompt Titus to give more information if there was something that she said to him. I'm going to go with that.
Sure. Normal.
He says without smiling.
You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
What else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes, and that you won't stop.
He scoffs. And that you won't stop. Interesting. Okay, again, that sort of hints that she already knows Harry. Won't stop.
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other. Open them up. Like can.
She's heard of you from Jamrock? I mean, considering the fact that the rest of the force, the rest of Harry's precinct sees him as a joke, he doesn't come across as someone who has, a reputation that random people know about. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Grace, welcome to the stream. How's it, doing okay, I think. Finding out the mystery about what's going on with Ruby. There seem to be subtle hints that maybe she knew Harry before. Like, there's comments that Titus is saying that she heard about me from Jamrock, and I'm looking at that and going, that's a little sus. Anyway.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Tattoo Man shakes his head. Interesting indeed.
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having to go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Silence. He nods.
Is that true, Kim? Am I a can opener? Or anything else? Anything? Probably don't want to ask Kim that right in front of them. Let's go with anything else? Anything?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught Pete. But she was too scared.
Scared? You should be, too. A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic taste in your mouth. Change the subject.
Do you have any clues on where Ruby went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
I mean, she would have to be close, or the game would have to move to another region. And I get the definite feeling that this whole game takes place in Martinez. Anyway.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
Never find her, yeah.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
The man stares into his beer.
She's not, Glenn.
Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
Oh, yeah?
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlogged. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
He nods southwest. So basically, talking about her being in the West End. Hey, maybe she's in the church for all I know. Can you tell me where in the coast I should start looking? I mean, it's content. Let's go for it.
Sure, there's some shit houses there. A cinderblock town. The fisher folk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
So ask about Ruby in the Village. A shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up. When you say a shack where junkies sometimes crash, are we talking about that group of like there was a group of drinking folks sitting around a bunch of shacks. There's an indication that there were like some squatters in the church or something. I don't know. A few places to look around there, I suppose.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Thank you. I was waiting for someone to give some kind of detail about it. Tent takes a quick note.
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
Okay. What do you know? Sorry, do you know what she's doing with Ulan frequencies? It's referring to the radio and drug trade and all that. I don't know if that's what that's gonna lead to in regards to our search for her, but I guess I'll ask.
The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
He looks around.
She said she's building a pale emitter.
His voice is very quiet. A pale emitter. Okay. Well, I guess maybe it's a good thing that I picked up the book about the pale. Maybe I can read up on that. I thought the pale was some kind of just made up metaphysical thing. Building a pale emitter. Is it going to turn out that she's in the church? Like the what's his name was saying that somebody was in the church and with some kind of machine you couldn't figure out. Something about wires in water or something. Okay.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies at a pale something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
There you have it. Pale something.
Titus puts an end to it. Seems legit, huh? It's not much, but it'll do.
It'll have to.
He puts his hand out. Oh. I can shake his hand? Sure. Go for it. Why not?
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Huh. All right. So yeah, I had some. Got a couple more level ups here, so that's neat. Got 4 more skill points to spend if I feel like it. Ask about Ruby in the village. Okay, cool. Huh. All right. Um. Hmm. It's pigs o'clock? Huh. Where do we where do we even begin looking for pigs? Um, I mean, never indicated it was some fierce-looking woman who who bought the gun. I ever told you I thought? Yeah, no. The pigs is the one who bought the gun from the from the pawn shop, but um, what the location? I thought I told you. Well, shoot. Didn't he tell the location? Tell me the location where to find pigs? He was really vague. He couldn't even say what she looked like or anything. I mean, I can review the recording to be sure. In any case, why don't I change clothing back? Put back my encyclopedia hat and the drama shirt. Yeah, the rest of these are fine. Is it worth trying to talk to these people again?
Hi again, gendarme.
Okay.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
It's the same options as before. Talking about something on your task list? Well, I mean, Dev is alluding to Pigs, the one who has my gun, who bought it from the pawn shop. A woman who goes by the name Pigs, or the Pigs. Yeah, confront the pigs and get your gun back. Someone's been running around with your sidearm pretending to be a police officer. You must meet her near the old fish market at 22. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Near the old fish market at 2200 and get your service weapon back. Just walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. Okay, there you go. So what time is it now? Yeah, it's 9:15. So I've got 45 minutes to kill here. Excuse me. Walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. Well, okay. Yeah, so okay, let's look at the objectives again. Okay, there's first track down your badge. We don't have a lead for that. There isn't even a starting point for that one, so whatever. Adding more beauty to the wall. We need to find some government marked heavy fuel oil at some point. Apparently, that's the only thing we're allowed to use as paint. So I don't know where to start looking for that. There was an abandoned vehicle I saw on the west side, which I didn't. I didn't really look into that, so we'll consider that. Help to restart a nightclub. I mean, yeah, we're gonna need to check out the church at some point. So that's something we can look into. Sync the signs with Noid. This is yeah, we need to investigate the church before we can do that. This is help them with the starting the rave club in the church and all that. Get Estella to talk about her associates. Estella refuses to talk about her friends. Maybe she'll open up later after you help them set up the nightclub. Yeah, okay, so these three are church-related things. Determine where the shot came from. I couldn't figure out where on the boardwalk it was trying to direct me to. I found the one at Land's End, the 1.2 kilometer one. And one about checking the island, my first thought was talk to Joyce, see if we can use her boat. But then I talked to the other lady, Lillian, and there was an indication that we could use her boat to get there. So maybe that's what the game was trying to direct me to. But she said we have to wait 2 days for the tar to dry before her boat is seaworthy. I mean, I could ask Joyce about it anyway. Just find the insulin phasmid easy. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Come on, Biggs, get your gun back. Okay, so after 10 p.m. that's, yeah, like we can do that soon, but we need to do something else to kill the time first. I mean, we can drop the locusts in the trap. That shouldn't take too much time. I might want to wander the boardwalk again, see if we can figure out what this is about here. Find the Insulindian phasmid. Yeah. Ask what Ruby in the village. This is Ruby, the instigator of the lynching, has a shack she rents on the coast. First go across the waterlock south of Martinez, then walk down the coast until you find a little fishing village. Ask around. The locals must have seen her. Ask the fisherfolk in the village. Maybe their leader knows something. Leader of the fisherfolk? Does that refer to Lillian, or... Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna have a quick word with Lena just in case. Just because...
Oh, hello, sweetie. So nice to see you again.
Okay, so there's nothing here except for the... I've lost all my memory, and I'm just gonna skip out on that. These two have just been sitting here all day. I don't know what their deal is. Is it worth trying to talk to them again?
Yes. What is it?
She looks at you. Did you hear that? Did you hear me sing? Did you like it? Or look, something is really bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same police station? Or are you with him? Pointing the knives to the sunglasses. You're with the police, right? Cool. So am I. Sounds like you've got a few definite leads to check out at least. Oh yeah, absolutely. Did you hear me sing? Did you like it?
That was pretty good, Harry. Wasn't it, Jean?
She pokes her companion with an elbow.
That was... Yeah, that was absolute shit, if you want my opinion. Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had cluster headaches.
He stares at you. Lovely.
Horrible. Truly horrible. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again. I mean, seriously, you need to...
Jean, it's not right. Don't make it worse. And I really liked it.
Got experience for that. She quietly interjects, giving you a compassionate side glance.
She actually did.
Nifty. So, should we admit our own ignorance and say, hey, look, something's really bugging me, are we not from the same police station? She expressed some real discomfort about talking to me earlier, so, Anyway, let's go with that.
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Man with the sunglasses snaps at you. What's this smiley face here?
Can I actually help you with something?
She looks at you apologetically.
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
It's an answer to a rhetorical question. Are you with him? I mean, I just don't know what their deal is. That they just showed up today and they're just really hostile to me. Whatever. Are you with him?
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
She seems startled by her own tone. He's an asshole. He seems like a cute, cool guy. You look cute together, or nothing, just wondering. Again, you know, this is one of those things. Like if we do know each other, and it seems like his reactions seem to indicate that we do know each other. Anything I say now might come back to haunt me, basically. I mean, even the fact that he's being so rude to me, it might be because he legitimately has a reason to be mad at me because of something I did. And me, like, just calling him an asshole is just, might be making things worse. I don't know, maybe it's best if I just say nothing, just wondering.
The sooner you figure this hanging out, the sooner everyone can go home.
Okay, goodbye. Is there anything else he has to say?
Again? I can't believe this shit.
He shakes his head, looking like he really is having trouble believing this shit. Okay, I just have to ask, are we from the same police station? I mean, we already ran through that whole hypothetical Precinct 41 thing before. Like, I picked all these options before. This one wasn't here before. I don't know. Again, this feels like it might be a mistake. It's going to come back to haunt me. I'm going to go for it anyway. Look, I just have to ask, are you from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Yeah, probably not. I don't remember you from anywhere, or okay. I mean, if we don't know each other, then he has no reason to have that degree of hostility toward me. I mean, his tone suggests that if I say probably not, I don't remember you from anywhere, he's gonna interpret that as sarcasm or something, probably. I'm going for it anyway.
God fucking shit.
He pinches through to his nose.
None of this is great news for him. Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
I got experience for that. So, yeah, sometimes you just gotta pick the dumb options, I guess. Okay, see you around. Alright. Police work is tough. Take breaks, talk to strangers, explore. Oh, hey, I have another thought.
You think you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? That Ruby of yours?
Yeah, and? Or I don't need this criticism right now. This chapter's closed. Let's go. Yeah, and?
Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Clasia. It was nice and Ruby-centric in the end.
What do you mean?
Anything struck you a bit off about this mishmash?
I mean, I guess. But anyway. Well, the bullet didn't have to come from the roof. It could have come from anywhere on the coast. Footprints in the pinball workshop didn't fit with the Odd Souls footprints in the crime scene. I mean, yeah, that could be an issue. So far, no one has mentioned hearing the shot. Could be an issue as well. Yeah. So, okay, I have a feeling we're going to go through all of these, but yeah, so far no one has mentioned hearing a shot.
Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention it. Neither did you.
Bullet didn't have to come from the roof. It could have come from anywhere in the coast.
Absolutely. It could have come from anywhere, but you're suddenly so certain it came from the roof behind the window.
It's just a theory. We haven't proven it yet. Footprints in the pinball workshop didn't fit with Odd Soul's prints in the crime scene.
No, they didn't.
Okay, done. I guess I'm done thinking about this finished thought.
That's right. Finish thought. Just finish it and conveniently go on. She's watching you leave right now. You know that. Free as a bird on that roof, lighting up a cigarette and thinking, am I glad Ruby's in this shit and not me? Don't listen to this guy. The theory was solid. He's just jealous. Move on. It's no use harassing her further.
I mean, I did have the option of laying a whole bunch of accusations at Classia. I didn't feel like I had any evidence to go on with that, so it was just going by Drama's hunches, so I didn't bother. But I don't know, maybe I should. Yeah, there's no particular order these things need to be done in, so whatever. Okay, figure out where we're going next. Because I was having trouble finding the spot where the other shot was from, I reviewed the recording shortly before, of the last stream I did shortly before doing this stream, and it said the north end of the boardwalk. I mean, shoot. Okay. Like, yeah, this is the Whirling Rags. The way the lines went when it did that little visual thing with the little ghost images of the characters. The 1.2 kilometer one looked like it was like off here somewhere, but I found it over here, and that was the middle one, and the other two are like, well, there's one of the islets or islets, probably up here or maybe over here. No, this is the little thing with the red check. Okay. Oh yeah, speaking of which, did I switch this back? Yeah, it's still researching rigorous self-critique. I mean, I don't know, it doesn't really matter which one of these I go with, but I sort of figure if I can freely stop and start these, let's get this one, keep this one going, and still in Sorry Cop, apologize, yeah. I've got a whole bunch of things I can, well, shoot, I've got a whole bunch of things I can research here. What are all these again? So there's one relating to money, Wompty Dumpty Dom Center. When did I even hear about this again? Hell, I don't even... What was it? Was it the guys who wanted to start the rave that mentioned this? I think. Kodamama Daka. This is that cryptid that Lena mentioned. 7 hours to research. Date of birth generator. I can figure out how old I am. I don't know. Regular law official. So it looks like you've got a bit of the normal in you. Touch the regular. 4 grams of Johnny Normal Cop. Trant, the guy with his kid by the Feld building, mentioned the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center in his rant. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure about that. Yeah, just debating what's a good thing to research next. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. I was thinking of fast traveling, but you know, maybe it's better if I just walk it or run it there. Oh, what's this? There's a thing to click on here. Scribble between the thighs of a page 3 girl, L'Origine du Disco? Okay. The bridge is still up. Water lock might be in place, but all the lorries are still trapped over there. So, you can see the little locusts dancing around in there. That's cute. I didn't check out this thing over here. Let's take a look. Before it gets too dark. Banged up fuel canister. Take all? Sure. Would that be the fuel that I need for a thing? Dental stainless steel canister for transporting and storing heavy fuel oil. The logo on its side has been partially stripped over years of use. The government issued red dyed fuel oil inside looks like paint, though it smells much, much worse. What have we here? This is car just
a banged up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water. Remember the tire tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading.
Oh, really? Yeah, you're sort of led to assume that the tire tracks that were from the impact in the fence there was from some old accident, but hey, maybe it was something more recent. This is where the tracks in the plaza were leading to.
It appears to be so.
The Lieutenant has a peculiar look in his eyes as he inspects the wreckage. Let's investigate, or we don't have time for traffic hooliganism right now. Let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
Lieutenant replies, his eyes never leave the sunken vehicle.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water.
Stomach acid comes up?
Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
I'm going to hand over the cold metal. What is the make of this MC? Can I see a logo? How long has it been here? Well. Looks like Jacob Er's journey came to an abrupt end here. Jacob Er's? Okay, run your hand over the cold metal, I guess.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
What does it make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
A monkfish? Okay. How long has it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, really? So that puts it from the day of the murder. He leans forward to peek into the cold water.
The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening.
Well, well, well. Okay. Looks like Jacob Ear's journey came to an abrupt end here. What does that mean? Is that a reference I'm missing?
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Did you say something, Lieutenant? Or yes, rub your chin. Crazy recklessness. Or another case of the engine displacement triumphing over the driver's IQ. Or enough gloating, this is serious. Let's go with enough gloating, this is serious. I'm not even sure what these... Like, I'm not even sure what this well thing here is. Making a joke of the accident? I don't know. Let's just go with enough gloating, this is serious.
Yes, quite.
The lieutenant seems to be inspecting you more closely than the motor carriage. What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
How long it take for the low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Really? Okay. Sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede? I mean, it's the last option here. Are we actually... If I select this option, does that actually make us wait for an hour or two? Like, we need to find the gun. I wasn't looking to kill an hour here, just in this one little thing, or kill 2 hours. But I'll click it, I guess. Going from 9:30 p.m. to...
As you sit down in the old, rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent.
Okay, looks like 15 minutes passed.
The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Hold on, it looks very blue. Point to the sunken vehicle.
Yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
Lieutenant is staring at the rack. Okay, so I'm still researching the thing which gives me a temporary all red checks fail thing, so I'm just going to tell that to stop and go back to rigorous self-critique for a bit. Just so I can make this roll 97% chance. I'm wearing my drama bow tie and shirt. So let's whistle a tune.
The tune on your lips
5.
forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance, then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill.
That's cute. It healed my morale, so that's neat.
The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed.
So yeah, it's like 10:18 p.m. here. I was looking to kill a bit of time. Killed more time than I was expecting, but okay. Good catch? Oh, yeah. I'm trying to be mindful of that.
Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Yeah. I mean, like, I picked this one here before because I wanted to get it out of the way because I'm looking at it and going, I know I'm going to forget to turn this off. And I'm going to, like, fail a red check as a result of it. So, like, I just wanted to get rid of it. So yeah, so let's just stop that and come back to this. Anyway, so was your dad also, point to your eyes? Yeah, Kim did indicate that he's like practically blind, or you can say the tide sure is taking its sweet time. Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches? Given that choice, sit on the anthill, I think. There's no guarantee the ants are going to crawl on you, and even if they do, they're probably not going to bother with you. Ants typically don't really care about people-sized things. Leeches, on the other hand, they'll be all over you. Ugh. I never had a leech attach itself to me, but I have observed. I was at a cottage getaway with a friend, and he had a leech on him at one point, and it's, I don't know, it's an unsettling thing. Anyway, so weird hypothetical, or just idle small talk, or something a little more personal, but maybe I don't know. More personal feels like it might be more uncomfortable. I think I might go with the more personal option. So is your dad also, point to your eyes?
My dad and mom are both half Silite.
So both, or I don't know who my mom or my dad was, or I miss my parents. Hey, Sir Zero, welcome to the stream. OMG, why did you pick the racist thing to say to Kim? Was it a racist thing? I thought I was asking about his eyesight, like his glasses. Oh, maybe I'm the racist for assuming. I don't know. I might have accidentally picked racist options here or there in this game without realizing it. This thing has all kinds of made-up ethnicities for the sake of the drama and stuff. Both have Salite, or I feel like that one is probably a bit of a trap for that very reason. Yeah. You got me? Yeah. Let's go with I don't know who my mom or my dad was.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Is it going to be too late to find a gun person? Darn it. Oh well. All I'm saying is I'm surprised people's skin color varies so drastically. Okay, now that's a little more close to a racist option there. If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose? Ooh. Ah, hell. I mean... I mean, like generally, I mean, I guess real talk. I would, in real life, tend to, favor the strikers more than the big company. Like I've worked for big companies that I've worked for Walmart. They care about their workers as much as the law requires to them to. So to say, so like they they're ready to just toss their workers aside at the moment it becomes convenient to do so. So like on principle, generally I would tend to side with strikers, with the unions. But in this case, like Everett leaving the union and like going like he's ready for a bloodbath and he's gonna use his own people as a human shield. and he doesn't care how many of them die in order to get his workers' paradise that he's hoping for, is kind of a crappy thing. So I can't really side with him. You know, pigs will wait for you, no stress. Okay. Wish to pledge myself to you and the cause of capital. I see. So you're on Everett's side. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like in general, in real life, I would tend to favor the union and people striking. But in this case, it's like Everett. He's kind of an awful person. So he's hard to side with. I mean, Wild Pines. I don't know. I mean, yeah, they're this big, rich, multi-billion-dollar company. We haven't really seen any indications that they're like treating the workers badly or anything. I mean, the region is sort of in poverty, so I mean that could be a side effect of what Wild Pines is doing, but we don't really know that. I mean, it could be as much what the Moral Intern or the Coalition are doing, for all we know. I feel like we don't. I feel like I don't have enough information about Wild Pines to decide if I would side with them particularly. I definitely have a metaphor for real life situations where binary choices aren't necessarily the best options we could hope for. Yeah, no kidding. Do you think I'll ever find my gun? Man, this is taking a long time. Yeah, let's go with the philosophical one here. What if you had to decide with either the strikers or the shipping company? Who would you choose?
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
That's probably probably a safe option there, Kim. But if someone puts a gun to your head, or I guess that's just your way of saying you'd side with the company, or I understand you're saying you're siding with the union. If someone puts a gun to your head, question mark?
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Yeah. We didn't get an answer out of him. I guess that was my opportunity to choose. Oh well. Can you make out the mark now, or scan your eyes and say, is that a number on the side? Yeah, ask the guy who can barely see, can you make out the mark now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Coupri, Model 40.
His eyes turn to you.
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people, you know, those kinds of people.
Pause to think. Squint your eyes and say, is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
So Precinct 41, as in Harry drove his car into the ditch here. Does that suggest that he was the one that crashed into that fence as well? Uh-oh, yeah. I mean, I did wonder how Harry got here. I mean, you know... Wondered how Harry got here, and Disco Elysium will resolve every mystery. Yeah. Like it did seem odd that you got this. Anyway, let's continue.
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical.
41 is his rank in the underground street racing hierarchy, Virgin. Small fish, this one. Or 41, huh? This street racer is quite the ladies' man. Or this must be Tommy 41, the morning host of FM 41. Or looks like the factory made a mistake and accidentally called this one Capri 41. Scoff. Stupid factory. Or I hate guessing. District something? Precinct? Something municipal? Rubber temples. Oh, you're getting a horrible headache. Or oh god, no. Hold that thought. I need to go use the washroom. I'll be right back. And I'm back again. Okay. Hate guessing district something, precinct something municipal, rubber temples. You're getting a horrible headache. Maybe I should just go with oh god no. I was seeking suspicion picking the oh god no option might give me a morale hit. Kim just sitting here nicely not spoiling anything and letting you figure it out yourself. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, for that matter, Kim and Harry might have met before, but Harry just doesn't remember it, and Kim's just playing along the whole time, for all I know. Anyway, let's go with Oh God No.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
41. Precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. Oh God, Harry. Oh God, Harry. What did you do?
Oh boy.
No. Just no. Say no to this, Harry.
There's no, or oh my God, it's fine. I drove my car into the sea. Let's go with no.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
These who start dealing with this are I mean, the one labeled oh my God is block capitals. Oh my God, it's fine. I drove my car into the sea. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point. Sorry, there's a funny video about a game I'm not familiar with, Moonbase Alpha. It's apparently has it's like this multiplayer. From the video, I gather it's like this multiplayer thing where you're crafting game where you're building stuff on the moon, and it has a text to speech chat feature, and whatever you type in gets communicated. John Madden, yeah, exactly. You've seen that one, yeah. And it pronounces the exclamation mark as exclamation point, and someone typed a series of punctuation marks like this, and it reads out every one of them. There are lots of scenes of people just typing the letter U, the letter U over and over again, and it comes out as it's a funny video. And random aside, you're just for the sake of going on another Tormuse tangent, that there's a very amusing Twitch channel I discovered. It got recommended. It was getting, Twitch was recommending it to me over and over again, and I finally clicked on it. It's like, okay, what's this about? I think it was called Ask Jesus, and it's an actually surprisingly well put together, another Tormuse tangent trademark. Exactly. I have to say Tormuse tangent trademark for the alliteration. But yeah, it's a neat channel. It's pretty funny. It's an AI generated, or machine learning generated thing where it responds directly to chat. Chat can ask like any question at all, and it responds the way the way Jesus would, basically. And there's this animated figure made to resemble Jesus, and he speaks, and he gives whatever. He tries his best to answer. Like he whatever you ask, he tries to tie everything back to the subject of love and compassion for your fellow human beings, which is neat. And the chat is constantly full of probably kids trying to get him to say weird or silly or funny things. Like they'll say things like, when you answer, replace the spaces with like punctuation marks, and he'll try to pronounce the punctuation marks, and it makes him sound really weird. My favorite though is still there. One time someone said, asked to say a prayer for his dog Sausage, Please use the words woof and bark so that he'll understand. And the AI Jesus, uh, thanked him for his unique request, and he'll say he'll do his best. And his answer came back like woof bark sausage. And the name of the Father, woof bark, woof bark, woof bark, amen, and just something like that, which was kind of. I mean, it's very silly. It's a very silly image seeing Jesus Christ going woof woof bark, but there's something wholesome in it too. Like this notion that is like, yes, I see this as a silly request, and I'm going to do my best to honor your request anyway. I don't know. It's like even when it's they're getting him to give like super silly responses. He responds in a very wholesome way. Like people ask him about video games, and he responds with saying things like he's delighted that you're finding joy in the sense of fun of playing a game, and it's important not to lose that as we experience all the trying times in the world and so on, and basically trying to turning silly topics into a message of hope and stuff. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not exactly a particularly religious person. As the joke goes, I used to be agnostic, but now I'm not sure. I was raised in a United Christian household, so I've had Bible studies and stuff. So there's, I don't know. I guess I'm saying I have some mixed feelings about the whole like religion side of things. Like I was raised with a sense of respect, if respect, if not reverence for Christian values, whatever. But I can also see that it's really easy for those kinds of values to be turned to some really horrible ends. Faith can be used to justify some, it can be used to as an excuse to do good. It can also be used as an excuse to do some really horrible things, depending on how people use it. But I don't know. For a time, I just found the Ask Jesus channel it's kind of engrossing for a bit, because it's like it seems to fit in the former category, and it always trying to turn it to to wholesome messaging. I even saw someone trying to get AI Jesus to go in a homophobic direction, and he wouldn't go there. I think the AI has been tinkered to keep it keep it in a more progressive direction, I guess. Anyway, enough rambling about that. Let's come back to this. I mean, I can proceed, or I can go with these ones which give more content. So I'm going to go with the more content. I mean, seriously, just a coincidence.
The lieutenant just shakes his head.
Black Cat goes, "Oh my God, it's mine! I drove my car into the sea."
I'm afraid so. Yes.
Yeah.
It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
Yeah, I guess that morale hit was unavoidable. Maybe I was in pursuit of someone, or how do we get it out? Or I can still fix it, or they're not gonna take me back after this, are they? Like, badge, the gun, and now this, or things were going so well. We were just whistling merrily, or well, at least I can see what's in there now. It's the, I mean, let's face the reality of it here. Yeah, the badge, the gun, and now this might give me some more morale hits, but whatever.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything.
They're not going to take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
He's trying to cheer you up now. Yeah.
People, yes, but not you.
Ouch. Maybe I was in pursuit of someone. That's wishful thinking. I mean, considering the fact that he pawned his gun, saying he didn't want to be a cop anymore. How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't.
Yeah.
A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
He says almost gently.
It's sunken too deep. There is no access ramp to the coast.
Yeah. No access ramp to the coast. Yeah. Yeah. How would you begin to pull it out? Like if you had the right machinery. So just going to be there like that, or maybe I was in pursuit of someone. Should we go with the Everest of optimism and say maybe I was in pursuit of someone?
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
Yeah. I can still fix it. I don't know. I don't know how. What am I thinking here? I'm going to go for it anyway.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well.
Lieutenant replies with a sigh.
You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one.
He shakes his head.
Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
40,000 real. I don't have that kind of money, or I couldn't even pay a hostel bill, or people are going to be angry at me, aren't they, in Precinct 41, or this is a disaster. Should I be more concerned about the money or the people being angry at me? I mean, Kim said that I'm more valuable than the car. So let's go with I don't have that kind of money.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
He's avoiding your gaze now. So it's just gonna be there like that?
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
Yeah, he looks around. Things are going so well. We were just whistling merrily.
You can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
Lieutenant says with a smile.
At least we have a pretty good suspect. If we found your motor carriage in the sea, maybe we'll find her too.
Interesting. At least we have a pretty good suspect. If we found your motor carriage in the sea, maybe we'll find her too. Presumably he wouldn't say that line if we weren't at this stage where we had Ruby as a suspect. That by itself sort of implies lots of possible different dialogue that come up depending on where you are in the game. Anyway, well, at least I can see what's in there now.
Yes, let's go take a look.
Plus 10 experience. What's this done? Something... Oh. Missing insects case? I didn't, Why are those checked off as done, even though I haven't actually... Ah, whatever. Alright. Let's see what's salvageable here. Oh, is that my... I had a feeling my badge might be in there. RCM badge, Lieutenant... What? Oh, okay. And there's RCM Commander's jacket? Wait. Harry's a commander? That's just he's a higher rank? And he's clean shaven in the picture. LTN 2JFR Dubois. Oh hey, Turbojet 84 is here. Welcome to the stream. Going to lurk now? That's cool, that's cool. Apparently we just found our badge.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge.
At least something good came out of all this.
Lieutenant glances at the badge in your hands. Study the badge.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West.
Interesting. Just kind of wondering what this code here means. Is that like, I guess it's a license number? At first I saw LTN and thought Lieutenant, but it said Commander's code, so I don't know. Anyway.
You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Look, I guess we could go through all these. Look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-gray eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good-looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking? Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Name, Harrier Dubois.
Harrier? That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Everard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Strange, it doesn't say Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. Wait, what kind of name is Harrier? Or, but I don't want to be Harrier Dubois, don't accept it. Or Harry Dubois it is, then accept it. Strange, it doesn't say Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Not strange at all. Your name is Harrier Dubois, like it says on your police badge.
What kind of name is Harrier? Or Harrier? It's
a wartime name, revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times, like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
So I can turn down my name. Don't accept it. I'm gonna go with it though. Harry Dubois it is. Then accept it.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
Yeah.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information.
Rank LTN 2JFR?
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
Yeah, okay. So I am a lieutenant. What is Lieutenant W. Freighter?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
And W. Freighter?
The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W. Freighter.
Huh. He got offered promotion twice and turned it down both times? Huh. What, because he wanted to be a field work? He wanted to do field work, or he didn't feel right being a captain?
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect.
Harry the can opener addicted to cracking cases is my guess. Yeah. Then why were was the rest of his precinct so hostile to him then? I mean, if he's good enough that he got the opportunity to get promoted to captain twice and turned it down. I don't know. He maybe they resent him for that. I mean, it could be like the combination of he was good enough to get promoted twice, and yet he's kind of a screw up who gets drunk and goes on drunken benders. Maybe they resent that aspect of him, and feel like they're punching up when they make fun of him. Doesn't say when those promotion opportunities came. That's true. All right, we never saw the stats on the ledger in this run. Stats on the ledger? Are you trying to feed me spoilers again? And current Harry seems pretty different from 10 years ago as pictured Harry. Yeah. I know that you can't put the ledger under the headlights once it becomes a ledger of failure and hatred, or alternately the other ledger. Anyway, moving on.
And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Yeah, he continues. What's a décomptage? I thought my rank was drunk. Or turn back to the document. What's a décomptage?
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos.
Okay.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kinks.
What kinks?
Kinks like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Wait, satellite officers? Or so you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior? Or so you've been putting up with me because we're the same rank? Or thanks for explaining all this, don't mention it. What do you mean by satellite officers?
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
So I could, Authority chimed in and said that I'm his superior. So I'm like, it's like, should I say you've been putting up with this because I'm your superior, or you've been putting up with me because we're the same rank? Yeah, if you put the ledger under the headlights, you get some other info about Harry's prior cop work. Okay. I mean, if Authority made the observation that I'm his superior, let's go with that. He's been putting up with bullshit because I'm your superior?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Kim.
It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
He smiles encouragingly.
He trusts you for now. Try not to spoil it.
Try not to spoil it, yeah. I thought my rank was drunk. Now let's just turn back to the document.
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It reads...
serial number? Oh, is that it? Is that his date of birth? No. Jamrock Shuffle for the win, yeah. It says 126205. Like my first thought was, oh, is this his date of birth? But I don't see how that fits. Like the 62 is in the middle, and that wouldn't 62 wouldn't be the day or the month, so it would have to be the year, and that would make him 90 years old. Should we be reading his serial number out loud? I'm gonna go with the serial number thing. Oh yes, December 62nd. Yeah, exactly.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Hmm. Yeah, okay, yeah. Rev for Revachol, Jam for Jamrock. Date of issue 7th of November 50.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter.
Hmm. So November 7th, that was 4 months ago. So December, January, February, March. So we're in March right now of 51.
A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
Yeah. Precinct 41.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
He stops. What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
Huh. December 62nd, Super Christmas Day. Haha, yeah.
But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiayeva.
Faint smile. Kim, referring to the people by name, I get the feeling that there are famous people working in my precinct.
The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Okay, let's put the badge away, I guess. And new clothing item, I got Commander's jacket, a black uniform jacket with RCM signature white rectangle on its right sleeve and backside. Letters inside the collar read Lieutenant to JFR. The jacket is of exceptional quality, other than some minor wear and tear. So it gives +1 to esprit de corps, united in black, and +1 to visual calculus, sharp eye. Okay, so teamwork and visual calculus versus the one that I've got right now, which boosts empathy and hand-eye coordination. I mean, this is a nice coat. You know, here, it's fashion show. We just try this thing on and see how it looks. Kind of like the look of this one, frankly. It goes well with the purple bow tie. That was a different jacket? Sorry? Oh, the dirty jacket was in fact a super... Oh, no. This is the dirty jacket here. We cleaned it up. The fallen windbreaker here. I can try it on. That's it there. Yeah, this is the filthy jacket. We cleaned it up. This jacket we found in the wreck of a car, which it seems is our car that we seemed to have driven into a ditch while we were drunk. That was something that apparently happened during that 3-day blackout period that we weren't aware of. So, you know, at some point before we woke up in that hostel room. Yeah. Well, if I ever need to get a better visual calculus roll, this will be good to have around. But for now, I think I want to stick with the empathy and hand-eye coordination jacket. Cool. On that note, wow, this is okay. So I've been going for 3 hours here. Hey, we found the badge! Hooray! And we also, you know, got Titus to come around in, you know, handing us information about Ruby. So hey, that's some useful stuff. Yeah, good progress was made, and on top of that, we sang karaoke. So hooray! That's always a win. So yeah, good progress was made. I think that's a good note to end on for today. I'm just gonna take a peek. Probably not gonna do a raid, but I'm gonna just look at a force of habit more than anything, really. Yeah. Make a raid request? Okay. Who do you have in mind, TurboJet84? In any case, thanks everyone for watching. Yeah. Next time we're going to have to continue tracking down the gun. You know, find the pigs, so to speak. Zelda sauce, if you don't mind. Zelda sauce, sure. I don't know who Zelda sauce is, but I think you've mentioned them before, Turbojet. Looks like they're playing World of Warships.
Just recall your planes.
Yeah, not familiar with World of Warships at all, but what the hey. Let's give them a raid, why not? Okay, but yeah, good progress made. Got lots of leads to follow up on, so yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. And yeah, that's all for now. Until next time.